eliminate till it look like
It's too much. It's way too much. Oh, settle down. I'm just like you. Just a little taller, and I will be asking some of you for money later. Okay, how are you guys? Oh, you guys are so far apart. Do you hate each other? What's going on? Oh, Jesus, you didn't say no. Oh. All right, you have fun over there, or just don't do anything to detriment my set. That'll be nice. No, I like your shirt. It's very floral. It's expressive. It's, I'm here. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you're vibing. All right. The vibes are over here. They are not on stage where the lights are. That's okay. We will accommodate. I got sort of a weird vibe. My parents, they want grandkids, but most of my dates end in hugs. Yeah, they're gonna be waiting a while. And they don't have long to wait. They're getting up there. I got old parents. Sometimes I'll just wake up in the morning to a text from my mom and it'll be like, "Stop wearing condoms!" And that's aggressive for 2 p.m., which is my morning. And I'll get like a text from my dad 5 minutes later, which is crazy because they're divorced. Their planning is impeccable. It's like they're still in sync from when they were married. They should get back together. I'll get a text from my dad. He'll be like, "You have no game!" And it's like, I know that, but how do you know that? Also, fuck grandkids. Get a dog. You get to see it more. You don't have to buy Christmas gifts or Hanukkah. Sorry, I didn't mean to look at you when I said Hanukkah. We have similar features, and I thought, man, are you? You're not? Would you like to be? All right, you can join. We'll take anyone. We have a marketing crisis right now. And the Jewish comedian ran home in the middle of the show! The audience chased him down, and those were his first fans. No, my parents want grandkids. My dad, he's married. Jane was talking some shit about Plenty of Fish. I love Plenty of Fish. That's how my dad met his wife, who's not my mom. That's how they met. That's how he says they met. He says they met online dating, but she's a therapist. I think what actually happened is he booked an appointment and it went really well. They're not here. It's okay. Are they local? Yes. Are they supportive? No. Okay, that's what you want from the parents of a comedian. You want them to be nearby, but not at your shows. No. She's a therapist. I get why you would marry a therapist, right? Therapists are comforting. You want to be with someone who's comforting. That makes sense. I would marry my therapist too, but unfortunately she's already married to my dad. There was a twist at the end of the joke. We've never seen that before. What's he doing? He's working with some new type of comedy. So I can feel some of you are trying to figure me out. It's not gonna happen. Some of you right now, you're looking at me, you're like, this is why the dates end in hugs. It's you show up and you do this and you think a date is a one-person show. And yeah, it is. That's absolutely what that is. I have a different therapist. I like my therapist, but she's a New Yorker. She's like from there, and so sometimes she says things to be helpful, but they come across as hurtful. But I spoke to her therapist, and she's working on it. She's a sweet lady. My therapist wants me to be on a combination of Adderall and Xanax, which is perfect because those are my favorites. I told her that. She was like, "Don't tell anyone else that." I was like, "I won't until I have a show." Those are my favorites. I have health insurance, but it doesn't cover like prescriptions, which is weird. I'm diagnosed ADHD. I tried to get an ADHD medication and I couldn't get it, and that's really hurtful because my friend has a dog with a prescription for Prozac. And I thought, okay, maybe Prozac's easier to get, so I tried to get a prescription for Prozac. I couldn't get that, so now I gotta get a dog with ADHD. Take the dog into the vet, be like, "Hey, doctor!" And also, vets love when you call them doctors because they want to be, but they're not. "Hey, doctor, my dog's got ADHD. Can you give it some drugs?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course, it's a fucking dog." And once we have the drugs for the dog, I'll give it to my parents like, hey, here's your fucking grandkid. It humps. Oh, I'm just kidding, it's neutered. Okay, enjoy. Okay, we tried something and you didn't like it, and I appreciate your feedback. Don't worry, it's gone forever. We're removing that from... Okay, your mustache is staring at me really intensely. I know, it's just like laser beamed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll just perform to the corner now. No, I don't drink anymore. I had to stop because I got too good. It wasn't fair to the other alcoholics out there. No, what actually happened? I used to get drunk alone and apply to Harvard Law School and not get in. That's an expensive school to apply to. It's $150 an application. I applied 12 times. I know, they made it clear. They did not want me. And this is the part that pisses me off. They told the state schools. So I tried to apply to a state school and they were like, no. We heard about what happened at Harvard. We know you don't learn. Florida State can't take another hit to its grade point average. All right, I get it. So I'm not in school. Anyone studying tonight after this? I'd love to just be a part of it. Who's your favorite comedian so far? You want to take a poll? Who have you liked the most? Yeah, let's see. Anyone have a hot take? No? All right. I don't like to talk about sex. But I have to. You're all like, no, you don't. Somewhere out there, my parents are like, no, he doesn't. And you're all right. No, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable, but there was something that happened that I can't get off my mind. I was with this woman and we were, let's say, shaking hands with our pelvises. There was a hook in there. No, we were, she, in the middle of it, she said something that I didn't like. She was like, what do you want to do to me? And I was like, this. This is the part I've been looking forward to since I was 10. Sorry, it's a bummer. And she was like, no, I meant like, do you have toys or something? And I was like, okay, now we're on the same page. I go away. I come back with Lego Star Wars. She's like, what the hell is that? And I was like, it's Lego Star Wars. And she's like, I meant like a vibrator. I was like, well, you see, when this goes into hyperspace. This is such a moment. This is gonna be a hot take. I think kinky people ruin sex. No, we just need to clear up some clerical issues. No, because kinky people, they're intimidating. They looked at sex and they went too easy. We're going pro. And so they're kinky people are like Major League Baseball of sex, but what they forget is that the rest of us are like weak in softball league, but sometimes our teams have to play together, and they forget that we're not all pro, so they're pitching 90-mile-an-hour fastballs, and we're swinging, but we're missing bad. And, then the kinky people are like, come on! And we're like, hey, it's just a game, man. We're just here to have fun. And they're like, hit the ball or go home! And what they forget when they say that is that when we go home, we can watch baseball on our computers. And it's not as good as the real thing, but the upside is everyone playing is pro, which we are not. And that was sort of my only point to make. All right, you guys have been a whole lot of fun. Give it up for the show. Thank you for having me.
I can tell by your